What happens when the most recognizable faces in entertainment begin changing faster than audiences can emotionally process? Across Hollywood, dramatic weight loss is creating admiration, confusion, and growing concern all at once. Familiar celebrities suddenly look leaner, sharper, and sometimes almost unrecognizable, leaving fans questioning what is natural aging, what is medical support, and what is pressure from an industry obsessed with appearance. Tonight, we uncover 7 powerful celebrity transformations connected to the Ozempic era. Subscribe now, because some of these stories may genuinely surprise you today. Ryan Seacrest. Ryan Seacrest's transformation drew attention because he is one of the most familiar faces on American television. For decades, audiences have seen him on American Idol, New Year's Rockin' Eve Live with Kelly and Ryan, and now Wheel of Fortune. That level of visibility means even subtle changes can become impossible for viewers to ignore. In 2025, concern grew after Ryan Seacrest shared photos where he appeared noticeably slimmer. Some longtime fans commented that he looked more fragile than before, while others wondered whether stress, aging, health changes, or modern weight loss trends might be involved. The reaction was not simply gossip. Many people sounded genuinely worried because they felt they were seeing someone different from the polished host they remembered. What makes Ryan's story especially interesting is the silence around it. He has not publicly confirmed using Ozempic or any GLP-1 medication, and he has not offered a detailed explanation for the change. Because of that, speculation continued to grow. For a public figure whose career depends on control, charm, and consistency, even unexplained physical change can become part of the story. Ryan's case shows how quickly audiences try to fill in the blanks when familiar faces shift before their eyes. Ryan Seacrest keeps viewers watching because his transformation sits in the gray area between normal, aging, possible lifestyle change, and public imagination. Without confirmation, the responsible approach is not accusation, but observation. His story reminds audiences that celebrities are constantly watched, but not everything about their health belongs to the public. Sometimes the mystery itself becomes the headline, especially when fame makes privacy almost impossible to protect. Adele. Adele's transformation became one of the most discussed because her original appeal felt refreshingly untouched by Hollywood pressure. When she rose to global fame with songs like "Someone Like You," "Rolling in the Deep," and "Hello," audiences connected with her voice, humor, heartbreak, and emotional honesty. She did not seem interested in chasing a manufactured image. That authenticity made her dramatic weight loss feel especially surprising. After her divorce from Simon Konecki, Adele appeared with a noticeably slimmer frame and a much more defined face. Her cheeks looked less full, her jawline sharper, and side-by-side photos spread quickly across social media. For fans who had followed her since the beginning, the change felt almost cinematic. Adele has denied using Ozempic or any weight loss medication. She told British Vogue that her transformation was about strength, not size. She described exercise as a way to manage anxiety and rebuild herself emotionally, saying the goal was never simply to become thin. That explanation matters because her journey may have begun before GLP-1. Medications became the center of celebrity weight loss culture. Still, the internet placed her inside the Ozempic Face conversation anyway. Once a celebrity's appearance changes dramatically, public speculation often attaches itself before facts can catch up. Adele's story keeps audiences watching because it reveals how unfair the modern beauty debate can become. Even when a woman explains her reasons, the public still turns her body into evidence. Her journey reminds viewers that transformation can come from grief-healing discipline and private pain. Sometimes the face that changes is not chasing attention. It is recovering from an entire chapter nobody else truly saw. That truth deserves more patience from viewers watching. Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson's story feels different because audiences have always seen her as one of the most relatable stars in American entertainment. Since winning the first season of American Idol in 2002, she has built a career around powerhouse vocals, humor, honesty, and an approachable personality that never felt overly polished. Fans trusted her because she seemed real. For more than 20 years, Kelly's weight was discussed by tabloids, interviewers, and online commenters as if it belonged to the public. Through it all, she often responded with confidence and wit, refusing to let criticism define her. That history made her recent transformation especially noticeable. Around 2023, viewers began seeing a slimmer Kelly on her daytime talk show. Her face appeared more defined, her wardrobe changed, and speculation grew quickly. Eventually, Kelly addressed the conversation with Whoopi Goldberg, explaining that she was using medication but not Ozempic. She said her doctor had urged her for years because her blood work was concerning and that the medication helped her body process sugar more effectively. That detail is important. Kelly framed her decision as medical support, not vanity. She also shared that she had been pre-diabetic, giving viewers context that many celebrity transformation stories never provide. Her journey keeps audiences watching because it balances privacy and honesty. The visual change was dramatic, but the explanation was grounded and specific. Kelly Clarkson reminds viewers that health decisions are not always visible from the outside. A slimmer body may spark speculation, but the real story can involve lab results, fear medical advice, and the quiet decision to finally listen when your body is asking for help. That context makes her transformation feel more responsible than mysterious. Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne's transformation became one of the most direct and cautionary stories in the Ozempic era because she refused to hide behind careful wording. For decades, Sharon has been known as outspoken, sharp, funny, and unfiltered. From the Osbournes to daytime television, she built a reputation for saying what others would not. When Sharon appeared dramatically thinner in recent years, fans immediately noticed. Her frame looked smaller, her cheeks more hollow, and her face visibly changed. The reaction was not only curiosity. Many viewers expressed concern, especially because the change seemed to happen so quickly. Unlike many celebrities, Sharon confirmed that she had used Ozempic. She explained that the weight came off rapidly, reportedly around 40 pounds, but later admitted she had become thinner than she intended. She also said regaining some weight was difficult, which turned her story into a more complicated warning about fast results. Her honesty matters because it cuts through the usual celebrity fog. There was no vague claim about drinking more water or simply walking more. Sharon acknowledged the medication, the results, and the unexpected downside. That made people listen differently. Her journey keeps audiences watching because it shows both sides of modern weight loss tools. They can help, but they can also move faster than a person expects, especially later in life when facial volume and body balance change differently. Sharon Osbourne reminds viewers that dramatic transformation is not always simple success. Sometimes the headline result comes with private challenges. Her story is not about judgment, but about balanced supervision and understanding that health should never be reduced to a before and after photo. Her candor makes the lesson feel especially human and necessary today now. Kelly Osbourne. Kelly Osbourne's transformation carries emotional weight because the public has watched her grow up under a microscope. When the Osbournes premiered in the early 2000s, she was still a teenager with purple hair, punk style, and a bold personality. Audiences loved her honesty, but fame also brought years of harsh commentary about her appearance. Over time, Kelly spoke openly about addiction, rehabilitation, body image, and the pressure of being judged before she was old enough to fully process it. That background makes her recent transformation feel less like a simple makeover and more like the latest chapter in a lifelong public struggle. Kelly has acknowledged undergoing gastric sleeve surgery in the past and has spoken about healthier habits, discipline, and cosmetic treatments such as fillers and Botox. In more recent appearances, however, fans noticed a dramatically slimmer face, sharper features, and an overall look that seemed very different from the Kelly they remembered. Speculation around Ozempic and similar medications grew quickly, especially because her mother, Sharon Osbourne, has openly discussed using Ozempic. Kelly herself has not confirmed using the medication, but her positive comments about modern weight loss injections kept the public conversation alive. What makes Kelly's story especially sensitive is the timing. Her family has faced public grief and health challenges while online comments continued to dissect her appearance. That combination makes her transformation feel deeply personal. Kelly Osbourne keeps viewers watching because her story is not just about weight loss. It is about growing up famous, surviving judgment, rebuilding confidence, and trying to protect peace while strangers analyze every change. Her journey deserves more compassion than speculation, especially after a lifetime spent in public view. That history matters greatly too. Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg's transformation stands apart because of her rare level of transparency. As one of the few entertainers to win an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, Whoopi has spent decades as a familiar presence in American culture. From The Color Purple and Ghost to Sister Act and The View, audiences have watched her evolve across generations. Because she appears on live television so often, viewers quickly noticed when her body and face began looking noticeably slimmer. The change sparked discussion, especially around the neck and facial areas where sudden weight loss can become more visible. Some outlets connected her appearance to the broader Ozempic Face conversation, but Whoopi handled the topic with unusual directness. During a conversation with Kelly Clarkson, she openly confirmed using Mounjaro, joking that she had lost the equivalent of nearly 2 people. There was no careful non-answer, no dramatic denial, and no attempt to turn the subject into mystery. She simply explained what helped her. That honesty shaped the public response. Whoopi framed the medication as a health tool rather than a cosmetic shortcut, especially meaningful for a woman in her later years navigating medical realities, public work, and personal well-being. Her attitude made this conversation feel less judgmental and more practical. Whoopi Goldberg keeps audiences watching because her story shows how transparency can change everything. The transformation was visible, but the explanation was clear. In an era where many celebrities avoid the subject, Whoopi's openness felt refreshing. Her journey reminds viewers that medical support should not automatically become scandal. Sometimes honesty is the difference between speculation and understanding, especially when a trusted public figure speaks plainly about health. That clarity gave her story unusual dignity. Katy Perry. Katy Perry's transformation became fascinating because she handled speculation in a way only a pop star fully aware of her image could. When she first rose to fame in 2008, Katy was known for color humor, playful style, and a full youthful face that matched the candy-coated world of her teenage dream era. Her look was part of the brand. As the years passed, fans began noticing changes. Her face appeared slimmer, her features more defined, and the softness associated with her earlier image seemed less visible. In a culture where Ozempic rumors now follow almost every celebrity transformation, Katy quickly became part of the conversation. What made her case different was the birthday party detail. Reports claimed that at her 40th birthday celebration, gift bags included empty syringes labeled in a playful, Ozempic-inspired way. That was not a direct confirmation, but it was not a simple denial either. It felt like a knowing wink at the speculation surrounding her. A source close to Katy reportedly credited lifestyle changes, including cutting processed food and alcohol. Still, fans continued debating whether the joke revealed self-awareness humor or a carefully managed public narrative. Katy Perry keeps viewers watching because her story shows how modern celebrities can control attention without answering directly. She understands branding irony and how mystery keeps people talking. Her transformation reminds audiences that Hollywood no longer simply hides rumors. Sometimes it packages them, jokes about them, and turns them into part of the performance. Whether her changes came from lifestyle, styling, aging, or something else, Katy's story proves that image management can be just as revealing as the image itself. In pop culture, silence can sometimes speak very loudly, too. These 7 stories show that celebrity transformations are never just about weight medicine or photos. Behind every visible change is pressure, health, branding, aging, and a private decision the public may never fully understand. Which journey surprised you most, and which one felt the most honest? Share your thoughts below, subscribe for more respectful Hollywood deep dives, and stay with us for the next revealing story soon right here today.